last solving was on parabola. So this is another topic on ellipse, and this is another example under it. So we have so many examples under ellipse. So the example one we are teaching today is write the equation of the ellipse 4x squared plus 5y squared minus 24x minus 20y plus 36 equals to 0 in the conical form and enhance determine. Question number 1, figure 1. It said that the coordinate of the what? The center of the ellipse. Find the coordinate of the center of the ellipse. Then Roman figure 2. The 4 vertices of the what? Ellipse. Question number 3. The 2 fours of the ellipse. So how are we going to solve this question? So Roman figure 1. Find the coordinate of the ellipse. So this is the question. The question says solution. We have 4x squared plus 5y squared minus 24x minus 20y plus 36 equals to 0. Then we collect like terms. Collect like terms, which we are going to have 4x squared minus 24x plus 5y squared minus 20y plus 36 equals to 0. Plus 36 equals to 0. So we are having 4x squared minus 24x plus 5y squared minus 20y plus 36 equals to 0. Then we are going to proceed. What are we going to do? How are we going to solve this kind of equation? You cannot use factorization method, so we are going to use completing the square root method. Using completing the square root method to solve. Then always take note. Completing the square root method is affecting the coefficient of what? X, which is 4 and 24. Then the coefficient of what? Y, which is what? Y square, and which is 5 and 20. Then the completing the square root method is not affecting this 36 in ellipse. So we are going to say 4 is common. You bring out your 4 out. 4 open bracket x squared minus 4 in 24. We are going to say is 6x close bracket plus 5 is common. You bring it out. You are going to have y squared minus 4y open close bracket plus 36 equals to 0. How did I come about this? You say 4 times x is also 4x squared. 4 times c is also 24x. 5 times y squared is also the same as 5y squared. 5 times 4 is 20y. It's still the same thing with the question. So we move further. We use completing the square root method to solve this. Then we say 4 open bracket x squared minus open bracket 1 over 2 close bracket. You are using half to divide what? 6x. Then you are going to have 6x close bracket. You repeat the same half in the what? The second bracket too, which you have 5 open bracket y square minus open bracket 1 over 2 open bracket 4y close bracket plus 36 equals to 0. Your completing the square method is not affecting 36 in ellipse and parabola and hyperbola. So we are going to move forward. 2 in 6 and 2 in 4. So 2 in 6 is 3, then 2 in 4 is 2. So we are going to move forward. We are going to have 4 open bracket x square minus 3x plus 5 open bracket y square minus 2y close bracket plus 36 equals to 0. We are having 4 open bracket x square minus 3x close bracket plus 5 open bracket y square minus 2y close bracket plus 36 equals to 0. Then always take note of this. If you want, always take note of this. 4x minus 3 raised to power 2. 4x minus 3 raised to power 2. Always take note if you are solving completing the squared method in ellipse. Take note of this step. This step says this place is always minus. The constant, when you are bringing the minus or applying the completing the square method, this place is always what? Minus. The minus is always what? Constant. If it is plus here, you always put minus outside, which is what? Constant. You are going to have 3. You are going to have minus open bracket 3 raised to power 2 plus you repeat the same step you use here in this place. You repeat it. You are going to have 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2. Then you and I said minus is always what? The constant. You repeat what you have inside raised to power 2. Then plus 36 equals to 0. So in the solving, we are having 4 open brackets x minus 3 close bracket square minus 3 raised to power 2 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 close bracket square minus 2 raised to power 2 plus 3 plus 36 equals to 0. Then we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 close bracket square, then 3 raised to power 2 is what? Minus 9 plus 5 y minus 2. So square minus 2 raised to power 2 is 4 close bracket plus 36 equals to 0. Always take note, this 4 is for everything in this box, then this 5 is for everything in this box, because in the question before we start solving we've already factorized 4 and we've already factorized 5 in the question. So don't forget, 4 times x square is 4x square. 4 times minus 6 is what? Minus 24x. 5 times y square is 5y square. 5 times 4 is 20 minus 20y. So that's how we factorize. So this 4 and this 5 is affecting everything in this box, in this bracket, and in this bracket. So we are going to move on. We are going to say 4. We want to open the bracket. We are going to say 4. We are going to say 4. We are going to say so I said 4 will times everything in this bracket. So we are going to say 4x minus 3 raised to power 2 minus 4 times 9 plus 5y minus 2 raised to power 2 minus 5 times 4 plus 36 equals to 0. Then we move further. So we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 raised to power 2 minus 36 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2 minus 20 plus 36 equals to 0. Now we are moving forward. So we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 close bracket square minus 36 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 close bracket square minus 20 plus 36 equals to 0. Equals 0. So we are going to solve further now. Let's try to solve further. So we are having, let's collect like terms. We are having 4x minus 3 raised to power 2 minus 36 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2 minus 20 plus 36 equals to 0. Then we collect like terms. Collect like terms. So 4x minus 3 raised to power 2, then we are going to have 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2. We are collecting like terms, so we have plus 36 and minus 36. We are going to say minus 36 plus 36. We have minus 20 equals to 0. Then minus 36 and plus 36 will cancel each other. So we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 raised to power 2 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2, then minus 20 equals to 0. To solve more further, if we are going to take this ordinary minus 20 to the what? To the right hand side. So we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 square plus 5y minus 2 square equals to, if minus is coming to the right hand side, we are going to have plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. So now we've already have our completing the square root method. we've already achieved our completing this what square root method of what solving the equation. So the next step is we are going to divide both sides by 20. We are going to divide both sides by 20. We are dividing both sides by 20. So let's use the other side. So we are dividing both sides by 20. Dividing both sides by 20. So we are going to say 4 open bracket x minus 3 raised to power 2 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2 equals to 20. So we want to make this bracket, this x minus 3 then y minus 2 to have what? A fraction. So to make it a fraction, you have to divide this by what? 20. Divide both sides by 20. So we are going to have 4 open bracket x minus 3 raised to power 2 over 20 plus 5y minus 2 raised to power 2 over 20 equals to 20 over 20. Now we want to divide 4 here 1. No, let's do it like this. Let's break it down. So we are going to have, always take note, 4 open bracket x minus 3 square is going to have, we are going to have 5 times 4 plus 5 open bracket y minus 2 raised to power 2. We are going to have 5 times 4 equals to 20 over 20. So we are going to say 4 here cancel 4, 5 here cancel 5, 20 cancel 20. 20 cancel 20. So we are going to have open bracket x minus 3 raised to power 2 over 5 plus y minus 2 raised to power 2 over 4 equals to 1. Equals to 1. So this is where we are going. So in the question, they said that in figure 1, find the coordinate of the center of the circle. Find the coordinate of the center of the circle. So represent this as your what? X. Represent this as your what? Y. Y. So you are going to say your x. So you are going to say your x minus 3 equals to 0. Then your y minus 2 equals to 0. So you are going to have x equals to 3. Then y equals to 2. So the coordinate of the center of this ellipse is what? 3 and 2. That is our answer for the what? The coordinate of the center of the ellipse. The coordinate of the center of the ellipse. That is Roman figure 1 answer. So to move forward, they say that the four vertices of the ellipse, the four vertices of the ellipse. So before if we want to get the four vertices of the ellipse, the four vertices of the ellipse. The four vertices of the ellipse. So we have a general formula for ellipse, which is general formula which is x square over a square plus y square over b square equals to 1. We are having x square over a square plus y square over b square equals to 1. So we are moving forward. So in this, anywhere we see in this our question, in this completing the square root method we did here, we have x minus 3 close bracket raised to power 2 plus y minus 2 close bracket raised to power 2 over 5 over 4 equals to 1. Anywhere you see a raised to power 2, you represent it as what? Anywhere you see a square, you represent this as what? 5. A square will be what? 5. Our b square will be what? 4. Our b square is going to be 4. So to move forward, we are going to say, if you want to solve for this a square, we are going to say a square equals to 5 is also the same thing as what? A plus or minus square root of 5, then comma b square equals to 4, also the same thing as b equals to plus or minus square root of 4. Then we are going to have a plus or minus square root of 5, then b equals to 2. B equals to 2. B equals to 2. So we are moving forward. We are moving forward. So then I said, find the four vertices of the ellipse. Find the four vertices of the ellipse. So we are going to say, to find the four vertices of the ellipse, we are going to say V1 open bracket 0 plus S1 comma A plus Y. So we are going to say V1 equals to 0 plus x1 comma a plus y 1. V2, we are going to say 0 plus s1 comma a minus y1. So we move forward. We move forward. So we have V1 open bracket 0 plus x1 comma a plus y1. So we are going to equate our a and our what? Our x and our what? And our y in the what? In that formula there. In that formula. So we are going to equate our formula in that. We are going to equate our value in that formula. So let's move forward. Let's clean this so that it will contain limits. So hope we understand from that place. I said general formula is going to be what? S square over BA square plus Y square over B square equals to 0, equals to 1. So let's move forward. So we are going to have our y1 y1 equals to our y1 is equals our y1 is equals to 2 and our x1 is equals to 3. Then let's equate the value. This is going to be 0 plus 3. Our a is going to be square root of 5 plus 2. Now we give our answer like this. Then 0 plus 3 square root of 5 minus 2. Then our V3 and our V4 is going to be P plus X1 comma 0 plus Y1. The same thing applies here. You are going to say B minus X1 comma 0 plus Y1. We close it back. So we move forward. We are going to equate the value, the same value here. So we are going to say, what is our B? Our B is 2. Our B is 2 plus what is our X? Our X is 3, comma what is our 0 and what is our Y? Our Y is 2. So here we are going to say 5 comma 2. Then here we are going to say 2. We are going to say 2 minus 3 comma 0 plus 2. So we are going to have minus 1, 2. That is our what? The 4 vertices of the ellipse. That is the 4 vertices of the ellipse. Now we are asked to find the 2 forks of the ellipse. We are asked to find the 2 forks of the ellipse. How are we going to find the 2 forks of the ellipse? So we have so many formulas. And every question in every Roman figure in this question has its own formula. So the formula for this falls. So the formula for this falls. So the formula for this was, we are going to have c square equals to a square minus b square false equals to c square equals to a square minus b square. So c square equals to, our a square is 5, then minus our b is 4. A square equals to 1, then square root of 1 is c equals 1. So c equals 1. Then we move forward. We move forward. We move forward. So now the formula for the two force are s open bracket 0 plus x 1 c plus y. So we are going to have s1 equals to 0 plus x, then comma x plus y, y1, then s2 0 plus s plus y1. Let's do like this, minus. Then we can also say, what is our x1? Our x1 is 3, while our y1 is 2. Then our a is no, we didn't need a, so we need our x. Our x is also, let's represent this as c instead of x again, c. So our c is 1, which is here. Then we apply it in what? Our s1 is going to be open bracket our 0 plus 3 comma 1 plus 2, then s2 open bracket 0 plus 3 1 minus 2. So we are going to have 3 comma 3, then we are going to have 3 comma minus 1. That is the final answer. So that is our final answer. No? Yeah, that is our final answer for calculating the ellipse.